Welcome to Land the Language Arts News Network. Today we are interviewing Rosemary, the main character from the book Friendship for Today.
Hello Newsman Tom. I am so glad to be here.
So Rosemary, it seems the book tour is going well. You are jet-setting across the country talking about your role in the book.
Yes Newsman Tom, it's been a grueling experience, but well worth the effort.
What's the theme of your tour, Rosemary?
I'm sharing what I learned in the book Newsman Tom, tolerance and understanding.
That sounds like the civil rights philosophy of Dr. Martin Luther King.
That's right Tom, the book was set during the desegregation of America's schools. Many Americans were coming to terms with civil rights. Martin Luther King played a pivotal role in the book A Friendship for Today.
I do not remember Dr. King being in the book. How did he have an effect on your experience during desegregation?
Right Tom. Dr. King was not in the book, but his ideals and the tenets of the civil rights movement was represented by my dear friend the grocer Mr. Bob. Mr. Bob plays a pivotal role as the voice as Dr. King. He guides me many times in the book by doing, so I am directly affected by the civil rights movement.
Tell me more.
Martin Luther King went through many of the same problems I had as a child. Mr. Bob applied Dr. King's experiences to my own and often recommended solutions that reflected the civil rights movement. In the book MLK Journey of a King, the author Tanya Bolden relates that Dr. King fought between the desire to hate parts of white America and the desire to understand and change the environment that had hurt himself and his family. Luckily for us, Dr. King had parents that helped protect their children's psyches from the world before the civil rights movement. I was lucky to have Mr. Bob, who served the same role as Dr. King's parents in many ways.
Can you give me an example, Rosemary?
Let's flash back to the grocery store when Marty and Grace came and Marty stole 2 bags of chips. I saw Marty steal the chips, but did not tell Mr. Bob. Mr. Bob gave me the choice to have Mama pay for them. In the end, I learned a lesson in tolerance. Mr. Bob said to me, "Don't allow anyone steal your decency. Let your words and deeds be kind and generous for your own sake."
That's a strong idea, Rosemary.
Yes, it is, Tom. With learning how to tolerate the actions of others and attempt to understand their actions, it would have been very hard to not to give up during the desegregation of my school. One of the tenets of the civil rights movement was to be tolerant and understanding, while striving for the personal strength to peacefully enact change. Many times I had to stand up for rights to succeed. Mama helped, Mrs. Danapolis helped, Mr. Bob helped, but the connecting factor for all was the civil rights movement.
The civil rights movement was a welcome and pivotal moment in American history. Where is your next stop on the book tour, Rosemary?
I am off to Mrs. Miller's language arts class, Tom, to speak about twin text writing.
That sounds interesting. Next up on the Language Arts Network news. My interview with Donald Trump's hairdresser, where I get wonderful hair comb over tips. Stay tuned, folks, it's going to be great.